Hello everyone. So I'm making this kind of follow-up video in response to the other one, just to kind of answer some of the questions you guys have had in the comments. So as far as getting the BCD2000 running in Windows 7, now I was able to do it. I had it working for a couple days where it was working actually really well. But I can tell you guys, it was a lot of hard work. I mean, a lot of uninstalling drivers. Reinstalling them. Even had to go into doing system restores at one point just to get this thing running smoothly. And I never documented any of it. I probably should have at least written down the steps I was taking to do it. But basically what it comes down to was after I made this video, the next day it stopped working. And so I went through and for the sake of using something I just purchased, I reinstalled Windows XP on the laptop. I know it's not the answer you guys are looking for, but honestly, if you're looking for a solid controller to run on Windows 7, it's not the BCD2000. The drivers just aren't designed for it. And unless Behringer comes out with updated drivers, which they've pretty much made it clear that they're not, they're going in and supporting the newer controllers they've designed, but that would be the only way. If you still obviously are looking, if you have the BCD2000, you have a computer running Windows 7, and you're looking for a way that you can still obviously use this thing, I mean, if you can get it to work, which I have seen some other folks out there who have been able to get it work, and it appears they've gotten it to work on a consistent basis. If you're able to do it, that's great. My suggestion, though, honestly, for those who can't get it to work, it's very hard to find the resources out there, and I honestly do not have the answer as to how you can get it to work on a consistent basis. The way that I would go about doing it is either the way I did it, which was to reinstall XP as the native OS on your computer. Obviously not the most ideal situation, especially if you're working off a new computer. I gotta, virtual machines, Microsoft's virtual PC running XP inside a virtual machine in order to do it. Obviously not the best for performance, but it is a workaround that you can most likely use in that case is just doing that. Or dual booting your computer Windows 7 into XP just for the BCD2000. I realize all of this doesn't sound like the most ideal situation, obviously, but they are possible solutions to the problem, resolutions to the problem. Next, moving on. I mean, I'm sorry, I wish I could tell you guys how. I wish I had the holy grail of answers of how it works on Windows 7, but I honestly don't. I'm sorry. But I do want to move on to the next major question that you guys had about the actual Midi mapping, the mapping that I did for the LEDs and the controls and everything. Now, in that video, I did say in the description that I was going to do a little bit of more work with the Midi mapping, which I did, and to an extent, I did a couple little modifications here and there, nothing really that huge. But everything that you saw in that video, I actually have it on this little flash drive. I'm going to upload this, the file, the XML file, to a file sharing website or something that you guys can download, and I'll try to make another video kind of explaining how to install that. It's really basic, it's copy and paste, but regardless, I am going to upload the last version of the Midi map that I did work on all those weeks or months ago now that I made that, but I'm going to upload the last one that I worked on with that. I do remember there were some issues with it as far as doing the scrolling, using the jog wheel to scroll. One of the changes I did make was that depending on which side, I believe it was which side the crossfader was slid to, the jog wheel on that side was the one controlling it. It was a little bit funky in the way it worked, and I could never really get it the way I wanted it to. But in this build that in this version that I'm uploading, that is what's in there. I'm going to try and fix that and upload an updated version that's going to have it so it's the original behavior where it's only on the left disc jog, which honestly is just a lot easier, not trying to remember which jog wheel it's controlling at a time. It's always going to be that left one. But for now, I just kind of want to get it out there to you guys because you've been asking for it. So I am going to upload the last version that I had, and as soon as I can come out with an updated version that has the fix for the jog wheels, I'll come out with that, and I'll let you guys know about that, probably like in the description or in a comment on this video. But you know, just stay tuned, guys. I'm coming back. I'm sorry it's been a while. I've had a lot of other stuff going on. I got a new job and everything, and I've just had a lot less time to kind of come on here and do a response to this video. That's why I had some time. I'm doing this response now. So that's pretty much it. Those were the two big hitters, Windows 7 and the Midi map. If there are any other questions you guys have, please leave comments on either this video or the original video that I made. You know, I will be trying to respond as much as possible. I do read every comment you guys are sending. It really just has been a matter of I haven't had a lot of time lately to kind of make another video. So hopefully in the next couple of days, though, I should. So leave me some comments, guys, with your questions and everything, and I'll try to get back to you guys as soon as possible. All right? Thank you for being so patient. Bye.